வணக்கம். Rotary District 3234, Rotary Club of Chennai, Carnatic, is today having its 12th installation. President of the club is Bhuvana Ramesh, Rotarian Bhuvana Ramesh, and Mr. Ramesh, who owns this park Elanza, are conducting this installation ceremony in the hotel. இது வந்து ஒரு ரொம்ப ஒரு மகிழ்ச்சியான ஒரு ஈவினிங். ஏன்னா புவனா மேடம் ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் சென்னை கர்நாடிக்கில் பிரசிடென்ட்ஷிப்பை எடுத்து அவங்க இந்த இயர் என்னென்ன சர்வீசஸ் பண்ண போகிறாங்க, இந்த கிளப்பில் என்னென்ன அவங்க கோல்ஸ் அச்சீவ் பண்ண போகிறாங்கன்னுட்டு இன்றைக்கி அவங்க ஷி இஸ் கோயிங் டு அனௌன்ஸ். ஸோ எங்கள் கிளப் மெம்பர்ஸ் நாங்கள் வந்து சென்னை கர்நாடிக் கிளப் ஒரு இட்ஸ் அ 75 member club, and we have been for more than 12 years doing a lot of service and exemplary what do you call fellowship amongst the members. So inniki we wish Rotarian Bhuvana Ramesh a very prosperous presidential year.
I'm Dr. Kulondayan. என்னுடைய சிஸ்டர் பிரசிடெண்ட்டாக ஆகிறது ஐ எம் ரியலி ஹாப்பி ஃபார் ஹர்.
And you will also come and join our club.
Yeah, I definitely am looking forward.
Thank you so much. God bless ma.
President, Secretary and the Board of Carnatic 2024-25. Healthy habits for a happy year. Eat a balanced diet. I repeat, eat a balanced diet. If I could offer you only one tip for a coming Rotary year, a balanced tip would be it. The benefits of good nutrition are proven by science. The rest of my advice comes from my own experience. Drink lot of water. Drink lot of water. Take more photos. Capture moments, big and small. One day you'll cherish these memories. Photos freezes time. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Snap the imperfect ones too. They often hold the most genuine beauty. Avoid sugar. Avoid sugar. Don't worry about mistakes. Worrying is as effective as understanding marriage by reading a romantic novel. The real troubles this year will come from people you least expect on a Monday morning. Do an annual health checkup. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what to do as a president, secretary, or director. Even the most seasoned leaders sometimes don't. Some past office bearers I know still search for direction post-term, and some have even lost friends along the way. Exercise regularly. Do one new flagship project this year. Don't waste your time on jealousy or what other clubs are doing. Sometimes you are ahead, sometimes you are behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Get adequate sleep. Get adequate sleep. Bring your family to all events. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your fellow members. They are your best link to the society and most likely to stick with you in the future. Eat plenty of greens. Eat plenty of greens. Understand that friends come and go, but a precious few will hold on. Party a lot, dance, enjoy yourself. Don't be afraid of what other people are thinking of you. But be kind to your health and knees. You will miss them when they are gone and will have to visit Dr. Naveen often. Avoid junk food. Avoid junk food. Maybe you'll make friends, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll be sad, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have fun on our family nights. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much or berate yourself either. Your choices are half, so are everybody else's. Take regular breaks. Travel with near and dear. Life will be expensive, governments will change, budgets will be presented, new leaders will come, and you too will change. When you get the opportunity to serve Carnatic, don't miss it. Maybe we have the biggest corpus in the district. Maybe we list on the stock exchange, but whatever happens, we'll be together. Consume more organic food. Consume more organic food. Be careful whose advice you take, but be patient with those who supply it. Don't be insensitive to other people's feelings. Don't put up with people who are insensitive to yours. Remember, compliments you receive, forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. But trust me on the balanced diet. All the best, enjoy the year.
I call upon Rotarian Jayata to come to the dais. Rotarian Jayavil, Rotarian Jayata. I call upon Rotarian Priya Sridhar to introduce our incoming President, Rotarian Bhuvana Ramesh. I'd like to extend a heartful invitation to this remarkable individual, someone whose dedication to both family and community exemplifies high standards of leadership and serves. Allow me to introduce Mrs. Bhuvana Ramesh, a woman of profound influence and accomplishment, and she's been the chairman of the Park Elanza Group, Sri Ramesh Kumar, and the wife of Mr. Ramesh Kumar, and a devoted mother of two distinguished children, Dr. Shanmuganathan and Mr. Siddharth, who's done his master's in administration in London, and a daughter-in-law who's a lawyer. She's got a little granddaughter. Her familial role is a testament to her nurturing spirit, commitment to excellence. Beyond her role within the family, Mrs. Bhuvana stands as a pillar of strength and guidance in the hospitality sector. While serving as a director of Park Elanza across Chennai, Coimbatore and Trichy, with over a decade of experience in the industry, she consistently demonstrated exceptional human acumen in leadership, and she's earned her rightful place as a backbone of our chairman's endeavors. Mrs. Bhuvana's contributions extend far beyond business. Empowerment for women's empowerment and social responsibility is evident in her active involvement in social programs throughout Coimbatore. A brilliant strategist in both business and social development, she embodies the ethos of service above self, core principle of Rotary. It is with great anticipation and honor that we invite Mrs. Bhuvana Ramesh Kumar to consider swearing in as the president of our esteemed Rotary Club. Her vision, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the community service makes her an ideal candidate to lead us forward. Please join me in extending our warmest welcome and encouragement to Mrs. Bhuvana Ramesh as she embarks on this momentous journey to leadership. Welcome, Bhuvana. Now I call upon President Rotarian Bhuvana Ramesh to address the gathering.
I am grateful to all my past presidents for the eternal guidance, and my dear husband Ramesh, who has been moral strength even in the toughest of times. My sons, daughter-in-law, and family for standing by me always. I am thankful to God for this precious moment. My goals for this year: strengthen member engagement, increase membership, execute novel projects and build our corpus, collaborate with Rotary leaders and share insights. Finally, to stay committed to making the best use of this God-given opportunity. Thank you. Take it.
I would like to introduce a very eminent leader in Chennai, and after listening to so many people's introductions and looking at his profile, I do not know if I'll be able to cover the entire sheet, but I am letting you people know that he is a man from the place of kings, Rajapalam. So as Srinivasa Raja, his name, definitely he bears the royalty of a king, and he's done so much in his tenure that I'll be able to only say a few things. As an MBA graduate from the University of Madras, he is the managing director of Adayar Ananda Bhavan Groups, AAB,
which is a group of restaurants and sweet shops. He, along with his brother, K.T. Venkateshwaraja, are the two main pillars of the organization, Adyar Bhavan Sweets India. And this company has its presence all over Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Delhi, Puducherry, Nellore, Andhra Pradesh, totaling more than 160 outlets. And when someone is coming to speak to us and address the culture of our club, that we'd like to know what he actually did and what he has earned and helped others earn. And here is a candidate that we have, our chief guest for the evening, who fills all those qualities. And not only in India, he also has his presence in New Jersey, Dallas, US, UK, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, and Canada. His company has a workforce of more than 11,000 employees. Srinivasa Raja enters this business at a very young age and learned the tricks of trade from his illustrious father, late K.S. Tirupati Raja. The success achieved by him in his company is due to sheer hard work, diligence, and proper planning and determination. Of course, his company has crossed the milestone of achieving 1,000 crores and turnover, and he's marching majestically towards 2,000 crore mark. So he's among the pioneers in the field of sweets and working towards preserving the unique tradition while constantly reinventing the menu to meet the evolving tastes. Just now our president spoke about a lot of health and what to eat. So I think sir will also be implementing some of his ideas there to keep us healthy, and he's planning to expand globally, meet the needs of Indians living abroad, and his ambition to reach the pinnacle of glory and his enthusiasm to do more in the food industry has made him start this. And he is actually catering to more than 250,000 clients. His professional aims are to provide good South Indian food all over the world and good quality, tasty food all times. His company is now planning to conduct research to increase shelf life of products that he's doing as an entrepreneur. Great job, sir. He's during social welfare activities. His philosophical runs in his blood. He has helped people during the COVID, hundreds of deaths, 50 lakhs to Tamil Nadu government, 7 lakhs to Kaveri hospitals, and a lot more. Let's talk about his awards a bit. South India Retail Award, South India Hospitality Award, King of Sweets Award, Trailblazers Award, Udyog Ratan Award, Entrepreneur's Year Award, Best Entrepreneur, Certificate of Honor, State of Connecticut. He's given recognition for hard work and efforts in building AAB throughout India and nationality recognized business, awarded by the state capital Bartford, USA. And he's also been awarded by Lifetime Achievement Award by the Loyola Forum of Historical Research. One thing that I want to share with you is that if you happen to see his WhatsApp one of the WhatsApp I saw a post, his father has asked him, why are you taking all this huge risk? And he only said one thing. Somewhere far away, the Queen of England comes to India and she forms a system. And with that system, she conquers the entire country. And if she can form a system to conquer a country, don't you think we can form a system to distribute food and good stuff to us? That was his confidence with which his father got convinced. And that was a fantastic message, sir, which I saw. And you have done systems. Systems work for him. Our club also works on systems. So we really appreciate a man who respects systems. Kindly help me welcome a big round of applause to listen to our guest of honor. Please do come, sir. Sorry, Srinivasa.
இந்த நாளை வடிவமைத்து கொடுத்த இறைவனாகிய என்னோட வாடிக்கையாளர்களை வணங்கி என்னோடு பணிபுரிகின்ற அனைத்து என்னோட சக பணியாளர்களையும் இந்த மேடையிலே உங்களுடைய இந்த அற்புதமான இந்த இனிய மாலை வேளையிலே டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் ஆனவர்களுடைய ஏற்கனவே இவர்கள் கைகளால் பல அவார்டுகளை எல்லாம் நான் வாங்கியிருக்கிறேன். இன்றைக்கு வெகு சிறப்பு இந்த புதிதாக இந்த ரோட்டரி கிளப்பினுடைய பிரசிடென்டாக பதவியேற்றுள்ள புவனா ரமேஷ் அவர்களே மற்றும் செக்ரட்டரியாக பதவியேற்றுள்ள ஜெயதா ஈஸ்வரன் அவர்களே மற்றும் உள்ள ரோட்டரியின் அனைத்து ரோட்டரியையும் வணங்கி மகிழ்கின்றேன். காரணம், நான் பள்ளியிலே படிக்கும்பொழுது என்சிசி கேப்டனாக இருக்கும் பொழுது ரோட்டரியன்களுக்கு சர்வீஸ் செய்திருக்கின்றேன். எங்கள் ராஜபாளையம் பகுதியிலே 3-4 நாட்கள் கண் முகாம், அறுவை சிகிச்சை முகாம், எத்தனையோ சேவைகளை செய்யும் பொழுது நாங்கள் அதில் ஒரு துளியாக சேர்ந்து அவர்களுக்கு சேர்ந்து பணியாற்றியிருக்கின்ற ரோட்டரியன் அத்தனை பேருமே இறை தூதர்களாகத்தான் பார்க்க வேண்டும். ஏனென்றால் தன்னலம் மருதாமல் பிறர் நலனிற்காக வாழ்கின்ற ஒப்பற்ற சேவையை அதை உருவாக்கிய ரோட்டரியின் அத்தனை பேரையும் இங்கே அமர்ந்திருக்கின்ற கவர்னர் உள்ளிட்ட அத்தனை பேரையும் நான் வணங்கி மகிழ்கின்றேன். காரணம், இவர்கள் எல்லாம் எதிர்கால இதற்காக போலியோவை ஒழித்து கண் பார்வை இல்லாதவர்களை எல்லாம் காப்பாற்றி எத்தனையோ அரும்பெரும் சாதனைகளை எல்லாம் செய்ததை நான் வாழ்க்கையிலே பார்த்திருக்கின்றேன். எங்களுடைய பயணம் என்பது எனக்கு முன்பாக என்னை அறிமுகம் செய்த அவர்கள் சொன்னதைப் போல, என் தந்தை உன்னால் எதுவுமே முடியாது முடியாது என்ற பயத்தில் சொல்வார். சிறு குழந்தையாக இருக்கும் பொழுது எதையாவது தூக்க போனேன் என்றால், தம்பி அதை உன்னால் முடியாது, உடைத்து விடுவாய் என்பார். சைக்கிளை ஓட்ட முயற்சி செய்யும்போது உன்னால் முடியாது என்று. இந்த உணவுத்துறையும் என் கையிலே கொடுக்கும் பொழுது, ஒரு கடை உன்னால் இதை நிர்வாகம் பண்ண முடியாது, ஆகவே நீ சிரமப்படுவாய், இதெல்லாம் சிரமமாக ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டும், நிறைய தொழில் செய்யக்கூடாது என்று சொல்வார்கள். ஆனால் நான் என்னுடைய வாழ்க்கையிலே சில நல்ல பெரியவர்களிடம் கற்றுக்கொண்ட அறிவுரை, காலையில் சூரிய உதயம் ஆகும் பொழுதே இயற்கை என்ன செய்கிறது என்றால், புல்லெல்லாம் முளைத்து பழம் காய்கறிகள் எல்லாம் அந்த சூரிய ஒளி பட்டு பிரகாசமாக வளர்ந்து வரும். அதை தின்பதற்காக முயலை படைத்த இறைவன், முயல் தன்னோடு இருக்கின்ற குழந்தைகளிடமெல்லாம் பத்திரமாக இருங்கள், நம்மளை தின்பதற்காக நரி உள்ளிட்ட அந்த பிற விலங்குகள் வந்துவிடும், கவனமாக இருந்து விடுங்கள் என்றார். ஆனால் நரியை தின்பதற்காக அதே காலை வேளையிலே மற்ற மிருகங்கள் எல்லாம் அதை உணவருவதற்காக இதை போன்று இறைவன் ஒவ்வொன்றுக்கும், நரிக்கு புலியாகவும் புலிக்கு மற்ற ஜீவன்களாகவும் ஒவ்வொன்றும் படைக்கின்றார்கள். ஆனால் தங்களை காப்பாற்றுவதற்காக எல்லாரும் அந்த இரவு வரை பாடுபட்டு அதிகாலை மறுபடியும் வரும் பொழுது இதை போன்ற ஒரு உணர்வோடு நாங்களும் கூட எங்களை காப்பாற்றிக் கொள்வதற்காக உழைத்து இந்த நிறுவனத்தை உருவாக்கி இன்று நாங்கள் பல கிளைகளை பெற்று வாடிக்கையாளருடைய ஆதரவை, நன்மதிப்பை பெற்று அதில் கிடைக்கின்ற சிறு தொகைகளை உங்களை போன்ற ரோட்டரியன்கள் எல்லாம் அவர்களை போன்று அவர்களோடு சேர்ந்து பயணிக்க வேண்டும் என்று பல நல்ல காரியங்களை செய்து உங்களை பார்த்து தெரிந்து கொண்டது. இயலாதவர்களுக்கு கோவிடுக்கு அப்புறம் நிறைய உதவி செய்தோம். இன்றளவு எங்கள் நிறுவனம் பெருமைப்படைந்து சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்றால், உங்கள் மதிப்புமிக்க வாடிக்கையாளர்களிடம் கிடைக்கின்ற சிறு துணிகளை பெற்றுக்கொண்டு 3 வேளை உணவுகளை இயலாதவர்களுக்கு 3 இடங்களிலே நாங்கள் சுமார் 200 பேருக்கு கொடுக்கின்றோம். அதை நினைத்து பெருமைப்படுகின்ற காரணம், ஒரு நிறுவனத்திற்கு அது தலைவராக இருந்து நீங்கள் இந்த சமுதாயத்தில் நீங்கள் பல என்னை விட திறந்த மனம் படைத்தவர்கள், நிறைய சேவை செய்கின்ற ஒரு உன்னத நிலையிலே நீங்கள் எல்லாம் இன்று கூடியிருக்கின்றீர்கள். அதுவும் புதிதாக பரவேற்றிருக்கின்ற சகோதரி போன ரமேஷ் அவர்களை பார்க்கும் பொழுது, அவர்களெல்லாம் தொழில் செய்வதற்கு, குடும்பத்தை பார்ப்பதற்கு நேரம் இயலாத நிலையில் அதிலும் உருவாக்கி மிச்சப்படுத்தி, நேரத்தை மிச்சப்படுத்தி பொதுநல சேவைக்காக இந்த ரோட்டரியின் அமைப்புக்கு ஒரு தலைமை பதவியேற்றிருந்த உள்ளத்தை நினைக்கும் பொழுது மிகவும் இந்த நம்ம பாரத தேசம், இந்த அமைப்பு என்பது ரொம்ப பெருமைப்பட வேண்டிய சூழ்நிலையிலே இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியிலே அவர்களை பாராட்டி பேச ஒரு வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்தது நினைக்கும் பொழுது, என்ன பெற்றெடுத்த தாய் தந்தரை நான் இந்த நேரத்திலே வணங்குகிறேன். வாழ வைக்கின்ற என் பணியாளர்கள், இந்த துறையிலே நான் இந்த அளவுக்கு வளர்வதற்கு உறுதுணையாக என்னோடு சக பணியாளர்கள் உழைக்கும் காரணத்தால் தான் நான் இந்த தென்னிந்திய உணவை உலக அரங்கிலே கொண்டு சேர்த்து இன்னும் என்னுடைய இலக்கை, அடுத்த இலக்கிற்கு செல்ல வேண்டும் என்று நாங்கள் எல்லாம் திரு கவர்னர்களோடு இப்பொழுது ஒரு அன்பு பாசத்தோடு கேட்கிறேன். உங்களோடு சேர்ந்து நாங்களும் புனித பயணத்தில் சேர்ந்து பெருமைப்பட வேண்டும் என்று இந்த தருணத்தில் நிறுவனத்தின் சார்பாக கேட்டுக்கொள்கின்றேன். நீங்கள் இன்னும் பல சாதனைகள், சேவைகளை செய்து இறையருள் பெற்று ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் எப்படி ஒரு பாதுகாப்பு இல்லாத விலங்குகள் எப்படி தன் வாழ்க்கையை வழிநடத்தி தன்னை காத்துக்கொள்கின்றதோ அதே போல்தான் நாமும் காலையிலே உதித்து இரவிலே படித்து அடுத்த நாள் எழுப்பது என்பது எனக்கு முன்பாக பழைய பிரசிடென்ட் சொன்னதைப் போல தங்களை பாதுகாத்து கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்றால் உடல்நலத்தை இனிப்பை மட்டும் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது என்றால் உண்மையிலே அந்த தொழில் தான் நான் செய்கின்றேன். ஐயா அவர்களே, குறிப்பாக இனிப்பை கூட சாப்பிட்டு விடலாம், உப்பை சாப்பிடக்கூடாது. உப்பு தான் முதல் இறுதி. ஆகவே இனிப்பு என்பது உடல்நலத்திற்கு, டைஜஷனுக்கு, எனர்ஜிக்கு தேவையான குளுக்கோஸ் இருக்கின்றது, அளவாக சாப்பிட வேண்டும் என்று நான் செய்கின்ற தொழில் எல்லாமே ஜங்க் ஃபுட்டு தான் இருப்பினும் நானும் தொழிலை மாற்ற முயற்சிக்கின்றேன். ஆகவே இந்த மாலை வேளையிலே இங்கே இருக்கின்ற ஒவ்வொரு ரோட்டரியன்களும் நீங்கள் சார்ந்த செய்து உங்கள் குடும்பத்திற்கு நீங்கள் சேர்த்து வைக்கின்ற புண்ணிய காரியமான ஒரு புனித பயணத்திலே நீங்கள் இருக்கின்றீர்கள். ஆகவே ஆண்டவன் எல்லா வளத்தையும் குறிப்பாக சகோதரி நம்மளுடைய பிரசிடென்ட் அவர்களுடைய காலத்தில் நீங்கள் நிறைய சேவைகள் செய்ய வேண்டும். உங்களோடு நாங்களும் அணில் போன்ற ஒரு சிறு துளியாக உங்களோடு சேர்ந்து பயணிக்க ஆசைப்படுகிறேன். வாழ்த்துக்கள், நன்றி, வணக்கம். லிங்குசாமி அண்ணா அவர்களை இப்பொழுதுதான் பார்க்கிறேன். நன்றி அண்ணா.
Thank you so much, sir. I call upon Lord Ramesh to do the honors for the guest of honor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The most difficult thing is to talk after Sudhir and Nadu. And this is what I've been doing for the last 4 years. Rotary Club of Chennai, Karnataka is one of the most successful clubs in the district. The reason is our philosophy. As Naveen just said, it is family, friendship, and fellowship. And we've been steadfast for the last 10 years, and that's how we've grown, and that is why we are this strong. As far as fellowship is concerned, we've been doing our bit to the society, but we realize that if we partner, we will do even better. We will be able to scale, we will be able to create a bigger impact in the society. Naveen and Sudhir have already brought out the logic behind Carnatic Partnership, so I will not go into it. What we will be doing is we will look into what the UN Sustainable Development Goals are. There are 17 of them. We will identify projects which will align with those goals. We will identify one project every year which will align with that goal. We will set aside a corpus, calling it a grant, and this grant will be available at the beginning of each Rotary year. There will be an implementing committee consisting of 6 members, the president of the year, the secretary, the club coordinator, Carnatic Finance, and 2 nominees from the Carnatic Council will be part of the committee. They will identify partners who will be willing to match the grant by the club or exceed it. There could be one or more partners. The partner who gives the highest contribution will be designated as the lead partner, and the implementing committee will work towards project identification, project selection, implementation of the project, partner identification, collaborating with the partners, auditing, reporting, and so on. At the end of every Rotary year, if there is a surplus in the grant, it will be carried forward to the next Rotary year. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure and pride to announce the first grant for Carnatic Partnerships. It is going to be rupees 5 lakhs. I now request the Carnatic Council Chair, Sudhir, and the Carnatic Foundation Trustees, Amrit and Vanita ma'am, to please come on stage. They will hand over the check to the Carnatic Council, Dr. Naveen,
the president and the secretary and the club coordinator.
The president, secretary along with the team, Dr. Vijay Bharati, membership chair, District First Lady Bharati Saravanan, District Secretary Rotary Vidya Raghu, so we start with the pinning. Rotary Elizabeth Joseph will be taking over as the treasurer for the year 24-25. She is an interior designer by profession, loves to network with people. Shiva, Director Club Services, is an entrepreneur and the owner of Print One Serving Corporates. Rotarian Amar Girish, Director Youth Services, is a third generation business owner handling the retail business for Giri traders. Rotarian Ashkar Gomez, who will be serving as the Director for Vocational Services, founder CEO of Seven Eagles. Next we have the Rotarian Vimal Doka, who will be serving as the Director for International Services, co-founder and CEO of Track Now, who always makes holidays memorable. Director District Priorities, Rotarian Ijaz Ahmed, who runs a bag manufacturing unit. Congratulations, Team 24-25. Request Jigar Savla IPP and the President-elect Arun Mahadevan, District Collector.
Our IPP Jigar Savla, who just gave that firing speech. He's going to still lead the club, and that's Jayvel, our president-elect, another dynamic leadership that we see for him in the next year. Of course, we have one more very important director of the club. That's the Carnatic club coordinator. He's the don of our club, Rotarian Padmanabha Shetty, with many of the district officers are familiar with. Welcome, sir.
We also welcome Director Lingaswamy. Welcome, sir. Welcome Rotarian Kamala Selvam, Rotary Club of Madras Southwest. Welcome Rotarian P. Shankaran, Rotary Club of Titans. Welcome Rotarian T.R. Dhanashekhar, Rotary Club of Chennai Sun City. Welcome Rotarian Rajarajeshwari Ravi, Rotary Club of Spotlight. Welcome Rotarian Kannan, Rotary Club of Nagar Elite.
There is a request from our Assistant Governor, Srini Sir, that he wants a picture with the District Governor and the First Lady and the Council of our Council Chairs. Kindly come over for a picture. Yeah. Dr. Sudhir, Dr. Naveen Chowdhury, Mr. Lakshman Parniyappan, kindly come over please. This is a picture that's requested by our Assistant Governor. Kindly come out to the stage to pin our new members and requesting Ramesh Krishnan sir to kindly come over to pin Vasanthi Varadan. We are requesting since our president introduced Nandini ma'am, kindly come over to the dais to get yourself pinned. Nandini Satyamurthy. We are requesting Suresh Krishnaswamy sir. He is a PHF Rotarian and he is joining our club to bring in all his insights into our club. Welcome, Suresh Krishna. And we have another dynamic young entrepreneur. Suresh sir is an entrepreneur, Vasanthi is an entrepreneur. We have 3 entrepreneurs coming into our club. Requesting Jatin Krishna to kindly come over to the stage. Ma'am, please come to the stage and wish them well, ma'am. They are all new members into our club. As the new members there, we seek our wishes. Anjuji is actually the wife of our late Karnataka Guruji, who was a very fond member of us. Unfortunately, God planned something else for him and the club. But we see in Manjuji our good friend Guruji. Well, Manjuji, welcome to our club. Requesting the next new member to be pinned.
Vasanthi Varadan.
Vasanthi Varadan. She is basically the mother of 2 lovely daughters.
Rotarian PHF Suresh Krishnaswamy.
No, Vasanthi Varadan actually runs. She's basically an entrepreneur and now she's ventured into a startup for assisted living for senior citizens. Let's wish her well that she does extremely well in our club. Welcome, Vasanthi. Requesting Suresh Krishnaswamy, a veteran couple there when it comes to business entrepreneurship. He's going to come in with a lot of insights into our club and share. He's a PHF and a very senior Rotarian. Requesting Ramesh Krishnan ji on stage, please. This is Jatin Krishnan for us. Jatin Krishnan is basically an entrepreneur. He runs 3 ventures. He's not able to see actually about that. He's into Lotus wedding cards and now he's doing global realty. His presence in Dubai, Singapore, and is a very, very ambitious young entrepreneur, very fit to be in our club right now with the kind of philosophy that we just announced. Finally, we would like to request the Managing Director of Satyam Brand, and she's a fantastic, woman entrepreneur introduced by our new president, and requesting Nandini Satyamurthy onto stage to be pinned by our president. Let's all stand properly for a group picture. Requesting our DG and Bharti ma'am to kindly come and wish our new members well. Some joke is going on, but you can share with us. Yeah. All of them are... Yes, please come forward. Suresh sir, you're not seen. Please come forward. I think you should go forward. Better. You all the way. DG sir, please stand in between the women. Sir, for an Elanza, sir. And only the glamour will be mostly. Yeah.
You know, the governor's aide, my aide, Seshaya, thought yesterday was the installation of Carnatic. So he came here to the venue because normally he goes much ahead to ensure things are okay. And I have to maybe later on explain to you, to Carnatic people, of how Rotary as a governor, there are certain policies. So, but after coming here, he realized the installation is not yesterday. So to cover it up, so the manager of the hotel and all that was there. So he said normally before he thought the state governor comes, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days before they go clean up the venue, check the venue, security issues. I came to check like that. So, அப்படி cover up பண்ணி விட்டுக்கிறாரு நம்ம. Thank you, Sesh. Newly installed President Bhuvana Ramesh, partner Ramesh, Secretary Jayata Ishwaran, immediate past President Jigar Savla, Assistant Governor Srinivasa Rao, Regional Secretary Sambasiva, Guest of Honor Mr. Srinivasa Raja, PDG Sridhar and Punita. Nice to see Director Linku Swami sir. First Lady Bharati, District Secretary Vidya, AG Admin Srinivas Reddy, District Coordinator Harisharan, Governor's Aide Seshaya, Membership Chair Dr. Vijaya Bharati. I see quite a lot of chairpersons here, presidents, secretaries, members, aunts and annettes. Good evening. I just want to warn the presidents who have been seeing a club which is functioning little differently. Luckily, this installation is little almost a end. There are only some 7 or 8 installations. இதை பார்த்துட்டு கவர்னர்லாம் ஸ்டேஜ் அப்பப்போ கூப்பிட மாட்டாங்க அப்படிலாம் நினச்சிடாதீங்க. This club has its own way. And I will forget means all the effort taken to become a governor, then I feel very bad. Normally, we will also, no, I will also be if you say it is okay. Can I continue? இல்லை நீங்கள் ரொம்ப நேரம் மைக்கில் பேசிட்டீங்க, நான் கொஞ்ச நேரம் பேசுகிறேன். When a governor is called as chief guest, normally when the collar is happening, we try to make that collaring of a president a ceremony to give that feeling one person is taking up a role as a president, and the governor is there, the AG is there, regional secretary is there, district secretary is there. இங்கே என்னன்னா, I was waiting for Jigar to talk about the year. He gave a complete diet plan and all that. Then looks like that, okay, they seriously are in search of some diet. வந்தாங்க நம்ம காலம் மாட்டு போயினேன்ட்டாங்க. So then I assumed probably these guys must be visiting a lot of Europe clubs and American clubs. There, some of them don't even have a collar. Otherwise, the installation function is the first meeting of the year. The outgoing president will say, congratulations, may put the collar, shake hand and go. The introducing of the president is not happening because you know the member, that's why he's a member there. Right? But the South Asian countries celebrate Rotary literally. Probably the more money is spent on installation itself. Otherwise, you could have done some projects. But without that, Rotary here could have not grown. And grown in the sense, we have grown to a level, India is the number 2 contributor to the Rotary Foundation. And this is growth. And if this little bit masala is not there, then nobody will be coming to wanting to become a governor itself. Because here, for every year, there is a lot of people who are lined up. If you go to UK and other places, there was a member who didn't even become a president because nobody were opting to become a governor. Idhukaga don't migrate and all that. They made one Rotarian, convinced him to become a governor because they are in search of governors. Some places they are in search of RI directors. In case some seniors, Sridhar will be able to tell you which are the countries. So congratulations, Jigar. I'm sure you had a great year and you are smiling and it shows either you are relieved or you had a great year. Okay. I would take it a great year because every leader's job is to motivate the other leaders and show them this is a really a pleasure thing to do. Thank you very much. So our friend Mr. Srinivasa Raja, if you had noted his speech, by now you all must have been after him. He says about him he has done enough. He created a concept tied up with the government during the lockdown only to give an employment to his own people. Right? So you don't need to be a Rotarian to do a service, but he is coming forward to say, I want to do some service and associate with Rotary. He is just talking to me. Sama sarvasaram eppadan sedo bus isola oru 3 கோடி 3 கோடி கொடுத்தேன் சார் நான். பா உங்களை தான் சார் தெரியும். அதாவது I have gone to his house couple of times discussing various things Rotary. And we gave him an award. Most of the Rotary clubs are given. I think this is the year 2019, January 30th, the Lee Meridian. So along with the PDG, Abhirami Ramanathan, we are giving an award. So there was a request that you need to get Elanza as the chief guest, otherwise PDG Abhirami Ramanathan said there's no fun. And you know about Mr. Elanza, he doesn't easily go for any function. So we made an attempt and it really worked. So that was the beginning of all this. But like I think Sudhir said, நான் போகும்போது காஃபி டிஃபன் அதான் சார் கொடுத்தாரு. இந்த நான்வெஜ்லாம் அவர் கொடுக்கல. இப்போ தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. நம்ம உட்காருவோம் சார். If you can spend time with him, he talks quite a lot, his journey, international trip and so many things. You are truly an inspiration, sir. Thank you very much. It's an opportunity to meet you. So congratulations, Bhuvana. Bhuvana is quite new to Rotary. So it was assistant governor's job to, literally guide her, push her, and Srinivasa Rao was talking to both of them. In this, what I understood was partner Ramesh's interest on Bhuvana becoming a president was very much seen. First time I'm meeting him in a function outside. What was the occasion? Means it was a pre-pits one. And he's talking about Rotary and all that. Even though he had a health issue. A woman empowerment is my focus area as a governor this year. I have to thank you guys. The first club I see more number of clubs when I talk about women empowerment. Other places and all I have to request them. This journey of women empowerment cannot be all alone. It needs a lot of support, lot of push, acceptance of family. This is where things start to go. In this, I will like to thank Mr. Ramesh, who wants to see his partner on that limelight, being called out as a president, being a leader. Ma, Priyama, அவர் பத்தி பேசிட்டு So thank you, Ramesh sir, for ensuring Bhuvana will take the leadership and you're there to support. This is where a woman empowerment begins. So sometimes, Bhuvana, if you know so many things, then you will become a little difficult. If you don't know anything, then you can explore a lot. An advantage here in your club is you have so many people, seniors who are there to support, and they're talking about certain plans. I was, every time when Sudhir was talking, believe me, I went and kept on seeing whether Rotary logo was there. Now, this is a Carnatic Club, Public Limited, mentioned, then share, investment, and so many things. One thing he mentioned is, it is all under Rotary. Otherwise, governor has a big job to do. But I love that seriousness. I loved your presentation. You're talking about focus. But one thing I didn't really appreciate or cannot love is, you said it's very difficult to take money out of Karnataka from the district. If that doesn't happen, then my job is not done. So somewhere or the other we have to find a way. But I would love to sit with you all to, along with Assistant Governor Srinivasa Rao, to understand what this plan of yours is really taking. You can talk about UN's guidelines, requirement, but primarily a Rotary Club is a franchise of Rotary International, and to every district is a governor is to administer to ensure these clubs are functioning as a Rotary Club. So kindly make a point, you should be covering 7 areas of focus of Rotary. It is not necessary all you have to do, because some clubs don't even start to do anything. But you have a plan, you want to do certain things. The kind of a requirement in our community is quite huge. There are clubs doing projects, they give Annadanam, they do dental camp, they do eye camp, all is good. And there's certain things, even if you don't do, somebody else will do. But there are certain projects only we can do. And that is what is Rotary all about. Your own Assistant Governor is a pioneer in CSR and all that. On July 2nd, he invited me to a project signed by a CSR for 3 crores. Pan-India project. This is impact of Rotary, because Rotary looks for impactful projects and the public image. 750 Little Heart surgery across India in association with Apollo Hospital. So why I'm trying to say here is, the kind of a partnership there is, one is Apollo, another is one big CSR corporate, right? So rather there are so many projects which we talk about a long-term project and impact. Somebody should feel that as Rotary was there to do it, right? If you don't get the Rotary name there, then there is no Rotary. Why do we talk about Rotary? Servicing, anybody can do a community service. But the benefit of coming together is, you can talk big, you can talk about great projects. So as far as Karnataka is concerned, I could not see your last year's secretary report, because I thought, by the time you were hurrying up, in 45 minutes you want to close the project and, get into the fellowship. But I would want to sit to see what area of focus you are. There are so many projects which we will be able to guide. One simple project we have initiated for the district is for the Greater Chennai traffic police officers, on their request, we are installing 100 bio toilets in Chennai, within Chennai limits. And why bio toilet? After looking after so many projects, it was very sad to hear when I was having a discussion with the Joint Commissioner Sudhakar IPS. These police professionals, officers, spend 8 hours of duty, especially when they join new to police. This is traffic police, they have a marked territory, they need to be hanging around there, they have to be standing there. But they have to use a washroom, there is no washroom. Where you will get it in a traffic, a washroom? So who was more affected? It was the women police. So when we talked about women empowerment, I thought this should be the first need. A project is costing around 2.3 lakhs of bio toilet. And why we wanted to take it is, it was a great opportunity of public image. This every single toilet will be there in the prime location of every traffic, where anybody who has his patients will wait in the traffic, you know, see here and there, they will see somewhere this Rotary image. So the clubs are coming forward to sponsor it, their club names will be there. So on a longer run, we had an opportunity to, collaborate with the government. All these days we talked about polio. Ultimately, can you see any photo when the Chief Minister is inaugurating? I don't see the governor or a Rotarian there. There is nothing about Rotary there. But throughout the world, we've been funding this polio, and probably in a year or two, God willing, we may not have a requirement. Only 2 countries are affected. But going forward, we need to start looking at a long-term project where people should believe this is Rotary, only Rotary can do. Back to the subject of women empowerment. Cervical cancer is something which is fast growing. It is told throughout the world, 25% of affected patients are from India. 25% is a big number. The other one is we're talking about breast cancer awareness. It looks like that has become too common, and it's very difficult to get out of that emotional feeling. So this too is our focus. But back to cervical cancer, we had, along with PDG Sridhar, we had met the health minister, and again we are having the next week meeting with your team to see, as Rotary, we will take this vaccine to all the corporation schools in our territory.
Thanks to Dr. Kurundai's children for being here in spite of his parents not here. That's Bhuvna's brother's children. The Flower Girls are Bhuvna's people for the past 30 years, it seems. They are her best friends, and they've come from all over Tamil Nadu to wish her well. Yeah. This is
Satyamurthy would be felicitating Bona Ramesh. Tirumurthy will be felicitating our president, Rotarian Bona Ramesh. Elder brother, President Bona Ramesh would like to honor her co-presidents who have graced this occasion. She truly believes together we grow. So requesting all the co-presidents to come over to the dais, please.
Rotarian Padmanabha Shetty, Karnataka coordinator, and of course for the smooth transfer, thanks Jiga and Jaywel, and special mention Sukanya for the creative support, and thank you all for hotel members, thank you. As we embark on the next phase of Carnatic, being the first club in district to meet the ITC Grand Shola, I look forward for continued support from all Carnatics. On behalf of President Bhuvanar and Board of Directors 24-25, we pledge to work actively to keep the Carnatic flag high and elevate our club to greater heights. We will initiate our flagship projects and work on Carnatic Partnership, which is announced today. We will reach out to all the members, ANS, and collaborate with Jigar Salva, Chairman of HOCO Council, along with HOCO Chair and Co-Chair for member engagement. As the first Carnatic Secretary to be elected after a ballot, I thank Malaka, Chairman of Nomination Commission, the Carnatic Council, and all the members who entrusted me for this role. I am deeply grateful for the love and support from my mother who is here today, my daughter Harshita, my brother, my mentor Mr. Karthik, Mr. Rajesh all the way from Coimbatore, and everybody. Thank you so much.
Can we all raise for the national anthem, please?